Ready for the last bonus episode of Spring 2026?
I am, if you're talking about the campus edge. At this point, Spring 2026 is in our rearview mirrors and we're on summer break.
Also known as getting a head start on classes, or more commonly, how can I improve my grade point?
We had so many students creating so much content, we've created 2 bonus episodes of The Campus Edge, and this is bonus number 2.
Our first 2 stories deal with dating and friendship. Reporter Ethan Pape filed this story about couples who need last-minute ideas for dates. He and his partner even act some of them out so you know what to do.
Hi, my name is Ethan Pape, and I'm a reporter for Arktos Moving Images for Campus Edge. Today I'm going to show you multiple different date ideas that are interesting and thoughtful for you and your significant other to go on. The first idea being urban exploration, which we're going to do here in Pawnee Prairie Park. Hello, and we're at the spot. Now, on the count of my girlfriend being gone, I'm going to get the help of my good friend, Alex Aguilera, to act as my partner today. And we're going to go explore in there. Yeah. We're in the place we're urban exploring to right now. Like I said, it's good for all ages, couples all ages. You can have a lot of fun. You really get to know each other when you're in a very dangerous place. Make sure to be prepared, okay? We're going to go further in and join this date. Me and Alex behind the camera. Alex? Now, another date idea that could be a little less dangerous, yet still exciting, is go to the movies. Come on down to the Boulevard Theater in Old Town, and you can see The Iron Lung, Wuthering Heights, or even The Goat. Come on, Alex, let's go. And if you don't have enough money to take your honey out on a movie date, why not bring your summer nights to go eat? Allow me. Long John Silver's. Okay, if you're like me and you don't have any money to take your honey out on a beautiful date though at a wonderful restaurant, then follow these easy steps. Drive to a friend's house and raid his kitchen. Come along! Alright, my name is Ethan Pape, and this has been for my Campus Edge. Fun date ideas when you don't have any date ideas. I hope you enjoyed. What do you say, Alex?
Technoblade.
Alright, see you later. Bye.
One of our more creative reporters has to be Liz Heskett.
She's transferring to Butler's art program in the fall, but I suspect we'll see her around our program, especially creating graphics and animation.
In this report, she, along with Andrew and Sophie, go to a park.
I'm Andrew Wiele with Campus Edge, and we're at the 13th Street Park to have a picnic on this cloudy day. It is a great park because it has these awesome park facilities, but also just lots of places to have fun.
My name is Liz Heskett. I'm a reporter for Campus Edge, and today we're having a picnic at Central Park in Andover, and this is our selection for our picnic. We got some no-bakes, cookies, grapes, carrots and ranch, some sandwiches, and a bag of chips. All of these foods are good for picnics because they're finger food, so you don't have to use any silverware or plates. This is Liz Heskett, and this is our picnic spot for today and our picnic food. I hope you guys will go out there and have your own picnic for yourselves, enjoy some fresh air and hang out with some friends. This has been the Campus Edge.
So much for dating and friendship. Our next few stories deal with Butler Community College in El Dorado. You'll love them, or at least like them.
Looks like it's done.
Don't let salmonella get funky with your chicken. On average, 1 in 6 Americans will get a foodborne illness this year. You can't see these microbes, but they might be there. So learn the right temperature to cook each type of meat. Keep your family safe at foodsafety.gov.
Brett was forced to change, becoming another statistic to the economy. But he knew he didn't have to be another number. Butler gave Brett the power to retrain as an individual. So, at 44, Brett found the power of personal attention, small class size, and an education at half the cost. For Brett, those are the sort of numbers that kept him from becoming one. Brett found a fresh start at 44. He discovered his power at Butler. How will power change you?
Drew, how many hours have you spent in the campus radio station over the past 2 years?
Probably too many, but it's been a home away from home my entire career at Butler. Of course, it could use some improvements.
I agree, and so does reporter Wert. He interviewed our Dr. West about upcoming renovations we can look forward to next year.
In the 100 building, the professor of mass communication shed some light on the recent renovations on the Butler radio station.
I'm Keith West, PhD, chair and professor of mass communications. I'm general manager of our radio station, KBTL 88.1 FM, and academic advisor to Arktos Moving Images. KBTL 88.1 The Grizz is the only live radio station in Butler County. And we have two missions. Our academic mission is to train students, and I think that we do a pretty darn good job of that. A lot of our students will go on and work in radio, or they'll use those skills. The other mandate that we have is to serve the community. And I think that as we increase our podcasts, we increase our presence in the community, then that mandate will be served. Our radio station is probably going to be in a state of modification, repair, flux for its entire life, like most radio stations. We do have special projects that we're going to work on. The podcasting studio is a special project that we hope will be finished by May. The control room with our automation systems, we hope will be finished by the end of June, the 1st of July. And the acoustic treatments to all of our rooms, we have an August 15 due date on that. What will excite me about this whole process is it ending. Having everything in place, being able to have solid equipment that we can teach our students and serve our community.
Dan, what's your favorite beverage? And remember, we're both not 21 years old yet.
I have a lot of favorites, but sometimes you just can't beat a cold glass of water.
Reporter Ethan Pape agrees. In this story, he went to 3 fast food restaurants in El Dorado to find the best water in town.
Water, am I right? Every human needs it to survive. My name is Ethan Pape. I'm a reporter for Arktos Moving Images, and today I'm going to show you, yes you, the viewer, where you can find the best water within El Dorado. We're here in Callahan Mullins' car to go place to place in El Dorado to find who has the best water. We don't know. Well, we're going to rank it by taste. Number 2, refreshness. And then number 3, the aesthetic of the water. And we're gonna rank it 1 out of 5 waters, okay? Our first location we're going to is gonna be Taco Bell.
So the first water we have is from Taco Bell. It looks really good, looks very cold, so let's give it a try.
All right, let me give it a little taste. I'm gonna give it like a 1 out of 4. You know, it's good water. I like it.
What kind of ranking is 1 out of 4?
No. 4 out of 5. 4 out of 5 waters for taste.
Okay. I'm gonna give it like a 3. I think it was good. It was kind of a lot of nothing.
Yeah, that's what water is. So just nothing, but you know. So I would say overall we're gonna give it like what a
3.5.
3.5 out of 5 waters. All right, that's pretty good. All right, next place we're going to is Scooter's Coffee. Here we got the Scooter's water. As you can see, it's pretty cool. I've had Scooter's water before, so I kind of know what we're in store for.
It tastes like water, but if it was like there for like 5 days.
I'm gonna give it a 2 out of 5.
2 out of 5.
Yeah.
Yep.
All right. Next place we're going to is probably gonna be Sonic.
Woo! Sonic! Woo woo! Don't leave that in.
Delish. That's so good.
That's good.
Wow.
I'm gonna give it a 4.5.
I'm gonna give it a 5 for
Okay.
taste.
So I think that averages this one out to like a 4.5. I think this is on our lead right now, isn't it?
Yeah, or it's tied with a. No, it's not. It's in the lead. Wow, Sonic. Wow. All right.
Okay.
Well. All right. So that has been the water ranking. I hope you find this informational. I hope you take this information that we have given you guys to heart for this hot incoming summer and this hot incoming school year this semester during the spring. Make sure to stay cool, make sure to drink your water, and stay thirsty out there, folks.
What the fuck?
How much do you really know about El Dorado and its history? Stay with us after these messages and find out.
Here we go, another day, another early start with lots of stops and goes. But today is one day closer to working normal hours, earning more money, paying off bills, and making my girls proud. I can do this. Today might be tough, but tomorrow will be better.
At Butler Community College, your tomorrow is closer than you think. Enroll today for spring classes. Butler Community College. Let's take tomorrow.
It's that time. Time for caffeine. Time to remember why I'm up at this hour. Training and preparing for when things heat up. So when that alarm goes off, I'll be there to help. Everything I'm doing today is going to make all the difference for tomorrow.
At Butler Community College, your tomorrow is closer than you think. Enroll now for classes. Butler Community College. Let's take tomorrow.
Time to think about dinner, and I haven't even eaten breakfast yet. It takes a lot of passion to make the perfect meal. But today is one day closer to becoming a chef and owning my own restaurant. It's going to be a great day and an even better tomorrow.
At Butler Community College, your tomorrow is closer than you think. Enroll now for classes. Butler Community College. Let's take tomorrow.
Did you know that El Dorado was founded before the war? I'm talking the Civil War.
No, but I'm not surprised. This area is rich in history, including its role in the 1915 oil boom and World War I.
Reporter Jackson Perkins is our guide for this look at the history of Mr. Gardner's little town on the Walnut River.
El Dorado Correctional Facility was built in January of 1991, and for the past 35 years, it has been one of the biggest prisons in the state of Kansas, holding over 1,800 prisoners and most dangerous men in the state of Kansas, like BTK and the Carr brothers. There have been many wardens that come in and out of the correctional facility in the past few years, and the most recent one is Tommy Williams. Tommy Williams began his career in the Kansas Department of Corrections at the Hutchinson Correctional Facility in June of 1984. His work assignments have included correctional officer in the training department where the co-funded KDOCs, aka the Kansas Department of Corrections, Defensive Tactics Program. He has also served as an investigator for enforcement apprehension investigations. And he was also part of the unit team manager, and Tommy was named warden at the El Dorado Correctional Facility in February of 2022. I was able to ask Mr. Williams a few questions, one of them being, as a warden, what is your responsibilities and duties? He answered, and I quote, I administrate over one of the 3 largest correctional facilities in the state of Kansas. I have over 486 full-time employees, not including contract providers and private industry partners, and over 1,800 adult male felons. I have the overall responsibility of managing and directing facility security, program management, support services, fiscal funds, human resources, and the physical plan or layout of the facilities. I am also responsible for ensuring that the prescribed activities and programs that are implemented and carried out in accordance with the Kansas statutes and departmental policies. The second question I asked Mr. Williams was, what changes have you made since you've been warden that here you think could be for the greater good? He answered, and I quote, it's been a work in progress by continuing to try and change the staff culture of the facility. Staff have not been empowered to do their jobs to the best of their ability, and there have been no succession planning, which is paramount when you are trying to grow staff to a place or others as those staff promote up or retire. I give staff the opportunity to experience how decisions and changes are made by inviting them to sit in on leadership meetings. We have made the facility safer for both staff and residents by coming down hard on drugs, separating our mental health residents from everyone else by moving them to the opposite side of the facility and creating a mental health or therapeutic community, end quote. It seems like Warden Williams has a set plan for what he wants for the future of El Dorado Correctional Facility, and I cannot wait to see what he'll be doing for the coming years. Until then, this is Jackson Perkins, signing off.
Our last story also looks at a local history, but this time we're examining law enforcement and corrections.
And it's reporter Jackson Perkins that brings us the backstory of the El Dorado Correctional Facility, infamous residents, and a great interview with Warden Williams.
El Dorado, Kansas, established in 1857 by Chicagoans and freestyles, it was formally platted in 1868 by B. Frank Gordy. The origin of the name is Spanish for the Golden Land, referencing to the area's natural beauty. El Dorado established itself as a county seat following the Civil War. Early growth was supported by sawmills and the arrival of the railroad in 1877. On October 5th, 1950, the Stapleton No. 1 well, drilled by the Wichita Natural Gas Company, discovered massive oil reserves in the same major boom. And by 1918, the field was producing roughly 29 million barrels of oil annually. The boom significantly contributed to the World War I efforts by providing fuel, leading to the nickname, the oil field that won World War I. And the rapid influx of workers created boom towns such as the Oil Hill and Midian, which largely disappeared when production slowed in the 1930s. The key figures and the landmarks part of El Dorado are William Allen White, the famous newspaper editor and voice of progressivism, had deep ties to the area. Kansas Oil Museum is located in El Dorado and preserves as the history of the oil boom with vintage equipment. The El Dorado Lake, completed in 1981, is a reservoir on the Walnut River, serves as a major recreation area for camping and fishing. It is also home to the largest community college in Kansas, Butler Community College. This is Jackson Perkins from Campus Edge, signing off.
Well, Andrew, that's officially our last episode for the spring 2026 semester.
And my last episode ever. This fall I'll be working for Cake News and attending Wichita State University. I've really had fun at Butler, and if you're interested in my previous work, check out past episodes of Campus Edge on our YouTube channel at Arktos Moving Images.
Thanks for watching us, and we'll be back in the fall for more episodes of The Campus Edge.